The Hidden History of the Human Race, Part 8. You're listening to Brothers of the Serpent podcast.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, angels and demons and monsters and serpents to Brothers of the Serpent podcast. Coming to you not live from the 10 by 10 by 10 tangent cube of science, nestled amongst the dusty bones of an ancient seabed high atop the Everest Plateau. We have one of these gift crates in here with us, and still finding goodies from that amazing set of gifts. Lots of Brewmaster beers. Lots of little trinkets and cool stuff. I've been drinking some of the coffee.
Yeah, me too.
It's really good.
Yep.
Are you drinking the
bag that we busted?
Yeah. That was the one. Yeah, I think Jeff said he sent that from a place nearby him. So yeah, I haven't gotten into the volcano coffee yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So much coffee. Oh,
Yeah.
There were like 2 other bags of coffee buried in there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're still finding stuff out of that thing. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say we had a great time making that 201st episode. Thanks again to everybody who put so much work into making that possible for us to do. And now that it's clearer to us who was involved in the super secret stuff, I just want to give a special shout out to Chip or Trevor from down in Nicaragua, who everyone is telling me was a huge influence on putting this all together and making it happen. So thanks, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate all your work on that. And we just uploaded the video to our YouTube for the basically the unboxing, the surprise of us coming in and seeing all that stuff. The link for that is in our Discord. So if you want to watch that, you can check it out by popping into the Discord and looking into the super secret channel. That's where I posted the link.
Not so super secret channel anymore.
It's now called the Not So Super Secret Channel. Yeah. Thanks to the Brewmaster. The beers are fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And I found this note. I didn't get to read this on that video, where he was talking about a particular what does he do? These wraps around the cans?
Yeah.
And the art on the wrap. And he says, the abandoned building on this label was formerly known as Adirondack Power and Light, a coal-fired power plant that served our region from 1926 to 1950 before hydroelectric rendered it inefficient and outdated. The property is now owned by a local block company, which they use for storage of all manner of concrete blocks. Massive blocks now surround what used to be a giant power plant. Sounds like a modern pyramid to me.
That's great.
Happy 200 Snake Bros. Have a beer or 12 on me. Your brother in fermentation, Pastor Jordan.
That's great.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Giant power plant surrounded in giant blocks. Brilliant.
Yeah, so again, that was a lot of fun doing that last one. And so Kyle decided he wants to keep collecting clips. So I renamed the episode 200 channel to just episode clips.
Okay, so I'm going to recommend to everybody out there, if you have an iPhone, get the Overcast podcast app.
Yeah.
And you can easily make clips and share them.
Right.
And there's even some newer one that I saw, like Podcasting 2.0 something or other they have a specific app just from sharing clips from podcasts.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to get one of those. I'm still using old school Beyond Pod. Maybe I should upgrade.
Yeah. But anyway, there are apps that can share clips, and that would be cool because you're not having to record anything. You're just cutting it out of there, and it shares a piece of the actual file. You know, it processes it. It might make it a little...
Yeah.
But at least it's something we can listen to easily.
Yeah.
And we could decide to play it. Yeah, I just realized, like, man, there's a lot of good stuff if we would have, listened to Janus early on, and he was just making them all into clips from the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Laura tells me he said he should be doing this, but I don't know how.
Did he say he should be doing it, or that people submitting them should be doing it?
Yeah, I don't remember who, but whatever.
Yeah, he did make the suggestion that it would be a lot easier if these were being made into clips as it went, instead of waiting until the end and trying to pick everything. So, yeah, Live and learn.
Yeah, we just
Welcome
been
to the
hearing
podcast.
yeah, exactly. Oh man, I wanted to hear this clip or this one part, and then you're like, oh yeah, that was a great moment.
Yeah.
So I just thought it would be cool to like just keep collecting them.
Yeah, I agree. We can keep collecting them. And there were some that we were thinking we'd throw in, like the, what was it? Soul loses his mom.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Somehow that didn't make it onto the show, and that's like a classic Snake Bros moment right there.
And we didn't do the Randall Carlson in 1 minute either.
Yeah, we didn't put that in there.
Put that one in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, mistakes were not made. Everything was flawless, but we were just like thinking about doing more stuff later.
Yeah. Yeah, so. And you know, the messages from all of you guys out there, those were fantastic.
Yeah.
And so I started thinking about, and I think Mysterious Universe does this, but they have and I think Grimerica might do this too, but you know, you can get like a Skype number that has an answering machine sort of thing where people can just call the number and say stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So we could set something like that up, maybe. I don't know. We'll look at it. You know, it was really great to hear from you guys, though, and that made me think that, because I've thought of that before. You know, of having some kind of like answering machine service where people could leave messages over, like voice messages, that we could possibly play on the show sometimes, and that just listening to all those messages from you guys made me think that we really should try to get on that. So
it was so good.
Yeah, it was really great. What else? Anything else on the...
We got a new schedule we're trying out.
That's right.
Monday afternoons.
Yeah.
Taking Monday off of work and just doing podcast-related stuff all day.
Monday is podcast day. We're going to try that out. It'll because we were also recording Cosmographia, you know, which when we're doing those on different days, that's 2 podcasts a week. Both of them go late. We have to do them after work. And you know, you get in here and sometimes you're tired, and so we decided let's try. We can't move the Cosmographia podcasting day.
Too many people involved, and
yeah, so that's always on Monday evening. So we decided let's just take Monday off of work, and we'll do our show on early Monday afternoons, and then Cosmographia later that evening. So that's what we're trying today. So what is it? Yeah.
Yep. And I edited the last Cosmos show this morning.
Yeah. So
got a bunch of stuff done.
Like put all that
fix
stuff
some problems
in
the 201 show.
Oh, did you upload a new version of it?
I haven't uploaded it, but I've fixed a bunch of problems.
So it'll probably be uploaded by the time this show publishes. Then
maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I still have a couple of things I need to do.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. Yeah, so we're trying that out, and we'll see how that goes. We're gonna give it a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready to do Space Weather News from spaceweather.com. The termination event. The end of the world is coming, let's see. Something big may be about to happen on the sun. It is called the termination event, and it could kickstart solar cycle 25 into a higher gear.
Wow.
A handful of solar physicists are bucking conventional wisdom to promote this idea, and we will soon find out if they are correct. I think this is
the termination. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the two opposing field bands collide.
Right. And he's got a link here to what he calls the full story. Moon-Venus conjunctions. Over the weekend, the crescent moon passed by Venus, forming a beautiful pair in the evening twilight sky. And get ready for more. Venus will be in the evening sky for the rest of the year, waiting for the crescent moon to join her. Future conjunctions will happen at roughly 1 month intervals: July 11th, August 10th, September 9th, October 9th, November 7th, and December 6th. On each of those dates, Venus and the moon gather together at the end of the day. Just step outside at sunset and look west.
Yeah, we watched that. Was it yesterday evening or the evening before?
Right. Evening before. Yeah. Oh, and I guess we should also mention. I'll get into the current conditions here, but Snake Bro Birch showed up over the weekend. We hung out with him. The Green Knight. If you guys are interested in that, his podcast, he has lots of interesting philosophical ideas. So we, bounced some of those around. He came out to the vineyard and then basically hung out with us for about a day.
Took him about 2 days to completely explained to us how wrong he was about everything.
That's right.
I was just kidding, bro. I told him I was going to nail him.
Yeah. I did too. I told him. I was like, I'm going to listen to all your podcasts and then tell you exactly how wrong you are. This is our job. Current conditions. Solar wind speed right now is 331.2 kilometers per second, and the density is 9.1 protons per cubic centimeter. Current sunspot number is 22. The neutron count is 9.2% above the space age average. And the KP index is quiet, with the 24-hour max also quiet. Both are rated at 1. So there you have it. That's your current conditions and your space weather news. And let's see. What do we got? Crypto here. Crypto. Come on.
Come on.
Okay. Bitcoin is nearly back up to 40,000 at 39,662.65. And Ethereum is 2,536.17. So yeah, the market right now in crypto is up across the board.
And it's 3:33 o'clock, by the way. Just saying.
Hey. All right, what else we got? Should I go through this Big Bang stuff before we get into all the ancient shit and getting back into the book?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do some physics here, folks. This is from the BBC, bbc.com. New dark matter map reveals cosmic mystery. An international team of researchers has created the largest and most detailed map of the distribution of so-called dark matter in the universe. I like that they put so-called in there.
Yeah.
The results are a surprise because they show that it is slightly smoother and more spread out than the current best theories predict. The observation appears to stray from Einstein's theory of general relativity, posing a conundrum for researchers. Dark matter is an invisible substance that permeates space. False. You can't say that. It accounts for 80% of the matter in the universe. Again, you see the stacks of assumptions in these statements? Astronomers were able to work out where it was because it distorts light from distant stars. The greater the distortion, the greater the concentration of dark matter. Dr. Jeffrey in Paris, who pieced the map together, said that the result posed a real problem for physics. If this disparity is true, then maybe Einstein was wrong, he told BBC News. You might think that this is a bad thing, that maybe physics is broken. But to a physicist, it is extremely exciting. It means that we can find out something new about the way the universe really is. Professor Frank of Durham University, who was one of the scientists that built on the work of Albert Einstein and others to develop the current cosmological theory, said he had mixed emotion on hearing the news. I spent my life working on this theory, and my heart tells me I don't want to see it collapse. But my brain tells me that the measurements were correct, and we have to look at the possibility of new physics, he said. Then my stomach cringes because we have no solid grounds to explore, because we have no theory of physics to guide us. It makes me very nervous and fearful because we are entering a completely unknown domain, and who knows what we are going to find.
That's cool.
Using the Victor M. Blanco telescope in Chile, the team behind the new work analyzed 100 million galaxies. The map shows how dark matter sprawls across the universe. The black areas are vast areas of nothingness called voids, where the laws of physics might be different. The bright areas are where dark matter is concentrated. These are called halos because right in the center is where our reality exists. In their midst are galaxies like our own Milky Way, shining brightly like tiny gems on a vast cosmic web. According to Dr. Jeffrey, who was also part of a department at the University College in London, the map clearly shows that galaxies are part of a larger, invisible structure. No one in the history of humanity has been able to look out into space and see where dark matter is to such an extent. Astronomers have been able to build pictures of small patches, but we have unveiled vast new swaths which show much more of its structure. For the first time, we can see the universe in a different way. But the new dark matter map is not showing quite what astronomers expected. They have an accurate idea of the distribution of matter 350,000 years after the Big Bang from a European Space Agency orbiting observatory called Planck. It measured the radiation still present from that moment, called the cosmic microwave background, or more poetically, the afterglow of creation. drawing on the ideas